Olá, Portland. Hoje o jogo é contra o Washington Wizards. Big Game, Johnson. Não. Johnson, Griffin. Vamos colocar o Griffin titular no lugar do... Bom, vamos assim mesmo. A de branco.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story.
Wow.
You look at the Wizards. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And you know, for the Nets, they know what they're capable of. They have the talent to be a much better team than they've shown, but the execution has got to improve.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise, and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game, and I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
And now Washington's starting group. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Harrell in at the 5, down low. And looking at the Nets, and the big 3 out in the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Aldridge out there with Paul Millsap. Now here's Beal. Dinwiddie is screen on Harden. Here's Beal. Some solid defense there from Irving. Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Outside Durant. Irving against Dinwiddie. Irving passes to Harden. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Pass to Kuzma. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Kuzma to the paint. There's Harrell. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Millsap. Harden scanning the floor. Durant for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Irving. Last game, 26 points. KD passes to Millsap. Durant against Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. Millsap misses. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
KD with the bucket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Dinwiddie passes to Kuzma. Here's Harrell. Back to Kuzma. Passes it to Harrell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harrell was screen on Harden. Beal. Oh, and he packs it off the glass. On the wing, Irving. Dinwiddie covering. The Nets working the ball around now. KD finds Harden. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Threat to shoot whenever he catches it. Harden wasting no time.
Wizards trail by 6. Pass to Harrell. Harden against Beal.
Leva pra fora, tá desequilibrado.
And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Harden right side. Jacks up a 3. And the Nets another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Vou dar uma aumentada aqui na... Ali. 50. Mexendo esses sliders aqui. Defesa. 50. 70. 50. Aceleração contra o meu. Acho que aqui tá normal.
Kicks to Kuzma. Harrell was screen on Milson. Shot to stop the run, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Vamos. Pega.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside for Caldwell Pope.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And a quick check of the stats for Bradley Beal. Great showing for him last season. He was around 31 points per 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Offensive rebound. Harrell setting the pick for Dinwiddie. Back to Harrell. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Aldridge. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Nets. Harden outside. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Kuzma with it. Picked up by Aldridge. And there's a call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. And a switcher also for Washington. Ryan is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. The pass to Kuzma. Down low, trying to end the drought, and finish off by Bryant.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here is Durant, following the bucket by the Wizards. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. Dinwiddie against Irving. And it's Beal in the corner. Nice shot from the wing.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Nets leading by 12. Durant in the corner. To the middle. It's stolen by Bryant. To the inside. Beal. A rebound by the Nets.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
For three, Millsap. That shot off. And Washington the other way now. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the bucket by the Wizards. KD's shot is good.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Millsap. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Kevin Durant. That's Mills in for Irving. The Wizards also changing it up. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Hachimura comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Raul Neto subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Beal. Gafford passes to Bryant. The Wizards working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Neto finds Bryant. From deep three-point range. And get it to fall. He's missed the second after making his first. Nets leading by 13. And here's Harden. He had 37 points last game out. Fires from 18. That one a little long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Neto, the pass to Bryant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Harden against Beal. It's Harden with the drive. Bembry the pass to Harden. And there's the drive. Yep, that one goes.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Beal. Hachimura with a screen on Harden. Right side Beal. Hachimura kicks to Bryant. Up job Gafford. Outside Beal. Pulls it on the wing. A rebound by the Nets.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And Washington has possession. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Neto, the pass to Beal. Gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
On the wing, Harden.
Vem direita, esquerda. Ih, o cara ficou só. Ficou errado, mano.
Bryant with the rebound.
Já tinha deixado o cara.
Wizards trail by 13.
Fecha.
54 seconds left in the first quarter.
Fecha, no de 3 não.
Harden against Beal. Hachimura setting the pick for Beal. Over Harden. Beal can't get it to go.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Passes it to Bembry. Mills looking it over.
Vai lá, joga aqui atrás, aqui atrás, aqui
Here's
atrás.
the dish to Harden.
Harden.
Shoots over Hachimura.
Bingo.
And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Mills.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Pass to Benbury.
Harden.
Here's Claxton. Baseline try. Again, the Nets for two.
So far, Harden having his way on offense. The defense has to try something different.
And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting up.
Your Brooklyn.
Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. He details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, you know, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. You know, that's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hand.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Irving is out there with Mills, and it's Benbury in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Benbury kicks to Irving. Wants to get it to KD, and does. And it's in there. And that's now 17 points for KD.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, cannot agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the pass to KD. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. KD against Bryant. Shot is good off the back rim and in. KD's got 21.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Now here is Hachimura. Defense right on him. Lets it go from 11 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Last game for Brooklyn, they pick up the W against the Trailblazers. And here's Mills from the arc. Rebounded by Gafford. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Wizards. 17-point game. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Pass to KD. And there's the feed to Griffin. Rebounded by the Wizards.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Hachimura kicks to Gafford. Bryant looking over the floor. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope.
Vai ter que resolver logo.
Shoots over Mills.
É nóis.
Kept alive. Shots good by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Aldridge comes in for Blake Griffin. And Paul Millsap is subbed in for Benbury. And then for Washington, Harrell, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Bryant. Durant, yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, you love to see Durant attacking in the lane, imposing his will. Nothing the defense could do there because he's aggressive and talented.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
It's stolen by Hachimura.
Aí não. Não é assim.
Caldwell Pope with it.
Virou esquerda,
Dinwiddie right
direita,
side.
sai.
Into the lane. Out to Kuzma. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Back to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Aldridge trying to break free. Irving can't hit. Wizards trail by 13. Caldwell Pope finds Dinwiddie. Back to Caldwell Pope. Dinwiddie is screen on Irving. Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. And the Georgia Bulldog, Contavious Caldwell Pope. KCP earns his key on defense.
He certainly does, Kevin, but that combined with his long-range marksmanship have carved him a nice niche in the NBA, and part of the reason the Lakers won the championship in 2020.
Raul Netos checked in for Dinwiddie. Inside. And then to with the tongue.
Boy, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
Here's Neto. He's covered by Irving. Shoots from 12. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
First in shooting percentage, second in scoring. And how about second in the league in three-point shooting? They are as good as anybody at opening up the floor.
And to lead the league in shooting percentage is no easy task. They never went through one of those cold stretches that so many teams suffer through. And the Wizards making a change here. Beal's checked in. Hachimura setting the pick for Beal. Driving inside. The Wizards with another miss. Nets leading by 13. And KD, here we go. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with. Smiles as he explodes to the cup. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's James Harden in for Patty Mills. Neto, the pass to Harrell. And it's blocked. The Nets working the ball around now. He gets that one. Harden's got 19 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect. Beal gets a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
On the wing, Harden. From the top of the key. Rebound, Washington. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now here is Hachimura. He had 22 points in the win against Cleveland. Harrell's not afraid to throw it down. As a matter of fact, he's got such strength in his hands and upper body that that's what he's looking to do every time. Punch it home. KD on the wing. Fires the three. Rebound by Harrell. Wizards trail by 50. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
KD on the wing. Here's Irving. Caption coming off the assist from KD. Durant's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. Kuzma with a screen on Harden. Here's Beal and hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Beal's got 8 points.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Over to the left wing. Claxton gets the three-pointer fall. And the Nets lead by 18.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Beal drives in, and it's denied. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Durant, and he drops it in from the low post. KD's got 29 in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Kuzma, and Durant sends it back. KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Passes to Beal. They double-team Beal. Lock at 6. Here's Kuzma. And another miss by Washington. Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. Harden outside. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Harden.
Tries it from 19. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Beal, and it's sent back by Aldridge. To the inside. And finished up by Petey.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines in highlight.
63.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away.
Hi, folks. Time to hear from our expert.
I mean, who doesn't love a five-star matchup like this? Both players showing their competitive nature, igniting their teammates' fire with these performances.
And right now, let's talk about that monster first half for the Brooklyn Nets.
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan.
And that's a halftime wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Kelly and put him in this style of play. What adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
Here's Kuzma. No good off the back of the rim. So it's Brooklyn now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And Harden wide open. He shoots. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. Harden's got 24.
You know, very few players have the license from three-point range that Harden has, and his license has no expiration date on it.
Down low, and he jams it with authority.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Irving against Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. Durant drawing the double team. At the elbow, Irving. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Dinwiddie against Irving. It's Durant on the wing. And Durant gets double teamed. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Millsap misses. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Takes it inside. And rejection by Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Blake Griffin is checked in for Brooklyn. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Kevin Durant. And then for Washington, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Thomas Bryant in for Kyle Kuzma. It's picked off. Here's Griffin. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Beal against Harden, and Beal kicks to Bryant.
Fora. Bate, deixa ele bater aí. Acabando o
5 on the clock, right wing.
E agora? Ai, não.
Here's Gafford.
De graça.
Knocked away.
Not quite enough defense.
Oh,
that time around, just lucky he was off.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
And Dinwiddie with some big shoes to fill. Steps into the vacancy. Westbrook left with the Wizards. Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. There's a screen by Bryant. Beal, the baseline jumper goes down. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Irving kicks to Millsap. Puts it up from 12. A shot missing. And the Wizards now going the other way. Dinwiddie surveying the floor to the middle. And the rejection by Harden. Millsap's against Bryant. Millsap passes to Bembry. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Millsap. The 3 from Harden. Rebound by the Wizards. Bryant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Caldwell Pope kicks to Dinwiddie. There's the pass to Bryant. Bryant with a screen on Harden. Here's Beal.
Tem que pegar esse rebote aí.
Pass to Gafford.
Sai lá na ponta.
Gafford sets the for Dinwiddie.
Vai acabar o tempo. Vai ter que queimar. Vai ter que queimar. Rebote é nosso.
That one wide left. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. To the paint. Here's Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Beal from long range, and they'll get another chance. Here's Bryant. It's Beal on the wing. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
Irving finds Griffin. Outside Millsap. Takes the 3. Harden can't hit. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Irving against Beal. It's Beal on the wing. That doesn't go either for Beal.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Beal against Harden. Pass to Bembry. Out to the right wing. And here's Millsap from the arc. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Back to Caldwell Pope. The Wizards working the ball around now. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. He kicks to Harden. Rebounded by the Wizards.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Right side, Beal shoots the three, sinks the triple. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Washington, Hachimura, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Raul Neto subbed in for Dinwiddie. Neto finds Kuzma. They set the pick. Outside, Bryant fires from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Here's Neto. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Pass to Neto. Hachimura with a screen on Hart. And it's Beal in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 16 points.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
KD draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
First team foul.
The pass to Mills. Durant drawing the double team. In the corner, Harden, 6 to shoot. Caption coming off the assist from KD. Durant's got 5 assists tonight.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Count it. And that's 18 points for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
The shot and game clock separated by 4 and finished off by KD.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Left side, Beal. It's blocked. Harden the pass to Bembry. Feeds to Durant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 35 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been
Your Brooklyn Nets.
and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Harden in at the off guard. Durant is the small forward. And there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Mills, and it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Boy, there's that hair trigger release on Patty Mills. No hesitation. Catch, shoot, mark it up.
Neto, the pass to Beal. Back to Neto. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Durant finds Aldridge. Outside, KD. And then Durant with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Harden the pass to Mills. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Harden. Tight defense on him. Claxton the pass to Harden. From the arc. And Patrick Mills gets the three. Mills has got 9 points now in just the second half. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And the Nets with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, you can see they smell blood in the water. And the man is going for the jumper.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish.
For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And that one's good, Gill.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Wow.
On the way, Harris. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Bertans, a screen on Carter. Neto kicks to Bertans. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
On the wing, Harris. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, Harris shows great competitiveness in answering the opponent's three with a payback three of his own.
Down low, here's Bertans, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Harris dishes to Brown. And he drives in. Griffin, no one around him. Oh, good on the triple.
Even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Harris looking it over. Johnson kicks to Carter. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
They get it back. Pass to Kispert. From outside, off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Passes it to Neto. The three ball. The rebound by the Nets.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
That drive by Carter. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. He's off on the first. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from. That's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Left side, Griffin. Millsap kicks to Carter. For three, Harris bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got 9 points now in the quarter. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Good work defensively by Millsap.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Pass to Harris from downtown. No good on that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. And stolen by Harris. Here's Griffin. And the rejection by Gafford. Dinwiddie against Carter. Gafford kicks to Kuzma. That three off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Embry the pass to Carter. Tries from 10. Rebound, Washington. Here's Neto. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Wide open shot is on the money.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Carter kicks to Millsap. Shoots over Kuzma. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Goes up from the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And for Brooklyn, their shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. And it's Carter penetrating.
His first foul. Third team foul. At the line.
And that one misses. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Paul Millsap. Beals checked in for Washington. And the second free throw, good. Here's Neto. It's stolen by Carter. And here's the break. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Wizards with possession. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second. Substitutions for your Nets. James Harden. Patrick Mills.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Neto finds Caldwell Pope. A baseline J. Here's Gafford. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And that one falls for Gafford. Now here's Mills. D right on him. Kicks it out to Harden. Launches a three, and that one drops.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they could